Do you feel the pulse?
Okay, so welcome back to my YouTube channel. So this is the part two of our lesson on the global teachers knowledgeable of the K to 12 programs of various countries. So last meeting we discussed the K to 12 programs of the Philippines and Canada. Now we will going to proceed for now about the K to 12 programs of Korea. So in Korea, their school system follows the 6334 education ladder, which is 6 years of elementary, 3 years of middle school, and 3 years of high school, and 4 years of either junior college or university to complete higher education. So the high school are in two categories, the general high school and the vocational high school. Although there are limited numbers of schools which offer both general and vocational training, which is known as the comprehensive high school, the Korean kindergarten provides nurturing learning environment and what is that? Through the various pleasant activities and diverse teaching pedagogy. So the kindergarten of early childhood curriculum includes physical, social, expression language, and inquiry life areas. So the elementary education in Korea is geared towards the acquisition of fundamental necessary for a productive civic life through the nine principal subjects. We have the moral education, Korean language, social studies, arithmetic, natural science, physical education, music, fine arts, and physical arts. So the middle school curricula are a combination of the 11 basic or required subjects, elective subjects, and a non-extracurricular, the extracurricular activities. So the blending of education and readiness for occupation is reflected in the technical and vocational courses, which are elective subjects. So the Korean students may combine to high school, and admission to high school depends upon the results of a high school entrance examination. Now let's go to Malaysia. Malaysian education begins with a preschool where the medium of instruction is both Malaysian and English. So the preschools that use Tamil or Chinese as medium of instruction also conduct teacher learning process using Bahasa Malaysia and English. So they offer a 2-year optional preschool for learner ages 4.5, standard-based preschool curriculum for personality development of the young learners is being followed in Malaysia. So the elementary education is 6 years with a requirement of passing the public examination as determining factor of the student's readiness to secondary or high school level. So Malaysia has two level of category for secondary or high school, the lower secondary level 2 and upper secondary level 3. So the lower secondary program offers general and undifferentiated curriculum for 2 to 3 years. So in the upper secondary 2 years, students take subjects according to the appropriate streams such as arts, science, technical, and religious. Now let's proceed with Singapore. Their education begins actually with kindergarten or preschools at the age of 4 to 6 years old. So in kindergarten, although not compulsory, at 3 to 4 are provision of language development, literary skills, basic number of concepts, social skills, creative skills, and appreciation of music and movement is being provided to the young learners. So the mother tongue is also part of the kinder curriculum. The mother tongue language includes Chinese, Malay, Tamil, and Pidgin. So the preschool is followed by 6 years of primary education. The English language, mathematics, mother tongue language are the significant subjects in the primary education curriculum. So the primary school has two stages. We have the foundation and orientation stages. And during the foundation stage, the primary 1 to 4 students are provided with a strong foundation in English, mother tongue, and mathematics. The orientation stage, primary 5 to 6 years, is the stage where the students are taught mathematics and science appropriate to their level. So at the end of primary six, all students are assessed on their academic abilities through the primary school leaving examination or the PSLE. So the result of the PSLE will place the students in secondary school courses that suit their academic learning pace and aptitude. So at the secondary level, students may either go to a special or secondary 1 to 4 years, express 1 to 4 years, or normal the academic secondary 1 to 5 years courses depending on the measured academic ability of the PSLE scores. So these four stream courses offer highly differentiated curriculum. Special and Express are 4-year courses which lead to Singapore Cambridge General Certificates of GCE or O education or the ordinary level examination. Students naman in the non on the normal or academic course take academically based subject while those in the GCO level examination at the end of 4 or 5 years of secondary education can qualify for junior college, that is 2 years, a polytechnic 3 to 4 years, or a pre-university center 3 years. Only those who qualify after passing GCA level examination at the end of junior college 2, pre-university 3, or polytechnic year 3, 4 can enroll in local university or to the National University of Singapore. Next, we have United States. So actually, United States is the same with the Philippines, maybe. The age of entry to compulsory education in the U.S. varies according to the state, between 5 to 7 years old, with 6 years old being the most common as an entry age for kindergarten. So the kindergarten certificate is awarded to allow learners entry to elementary school primary education. So the length of primary education varies from 4 to 7 years depending on the state or local practice. So certificates or diploma may also vary by state or district for transitions to secondary school. So based on its length, elementary education may be followed or not by a number of years for middle school education, which is generally 3 years, grades 4 to 6, 5 to 7, and 6 to 8. So the high school grades 7 to 12 or grades 8 to 12 length program is 6 years depending upon the laws and policies of states and local districts. So there are also mandatory subjects in almost all U.S. high school, which include science, biology, chemistry, physics, mathematics, the algebra, geometry, trigonometry, calculus, statistics, the English literature, humanities, composition, oral language, social sciences, the history, government, economics, and physical education. So the high school students usually during their grade 11 take one or more standardized tests depending on their education preferences and also as requirements for admission to most colleges. Most common standard tests taken by U.S. students are Scholastic Assessment Test or SAT and American College Testing ACT. So the high school diploma is awarded upon completion of grade 12, and the diploma covers a variety of awards for different curricula and standards like general basic draft, vocational and academic or college preparatory. So once again, thank you for listening. Please don't forget to subscribe at my YouTube channel. If you are new, please click in YouTube Secretary Marky and click the bell button for the series of video lessons. Thank you so much for listening. God bless.